Nico Papabapoulou. Nikos Papabapoulou? Nikos Papavassiliou? Oh, shit, finished. Oops. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're okay. Just trying to pronounce names I can't pronounce. It's all fun and games, isn't it? Have a bit of a break. Have a bit of spending time with the kids. So I hope this is a good video. If anything really does pop up, that's amazing. I'll do a video. But this is the latest news over the last 24 hours, and we do have a little bit of inside information, which you might be interested in hearing. So here it is. First of all, congratulations to Miguel Almiron, who scored in a 2-0 win. Good goal as well. Playing as a number 10 as he does. Broke down the left-hand side, got inside the box. Keeper sold himself, coming out to meet him, and he slid it underneath him into the middle of the net. It was a beautiful finish. So congratulations, Miggy and Paraguay, for the win. And the news that everyone shed a tear about, Joelinton scoring for Brazil, the opening goal as well, winning 4-1, his debut, absolutely thrilled to bits. For Joelinton, his turnaround is just unbelievable. It really is, and he deserves all the success he's getting now for the hard work he's put in. We all questioned him, but he's come back fighting under Eddie Howe, and yeah, just a massive round of applause from him. Fly in the house. Right, George Colkin, however you pronounce his name, probably pronounced that wrong as well. And this is what he's been saying about Eddie Howe. So Newcastle would ideally like to strengthen with a centre-back, a full-back, 2 midfielders, 1 defensive and 1 wide forward. Midfield is the priority. Howe wants to push Bruno Guimaraes higher up the pitch. Old news, to be fair. We all know that. If they can't get their first choices in, that deep lying role, do they splurge a lot of money on someone they might not be wholly convinced by, or do they push that money elsewhere? I think we know the answer to that. I think they'll go elsewhere and Bruno stays a 6 personally, and I think that's exactly what will happen. In terms of strikers, it feels like Newcastle are currently pursuing people who can play across the front positions. And again, it's the same news all the time, guys. It really is, from all these top journalists and everyone that you listen to. It's the merry-go-round. Everything is the same. All the same players, all the same news. This is what Howe wants to do. We all know what he wants to do. He wants a right centre-back. He wants a left-back. He wants 2 midfielders. 1 can play deep, 1 can play out on the right wing. And he wants a young striker who can play on the right side as well as the left side. I mean, tell me something we don't know. It is frustrating. So hopefully I'm going to tell you something you don't know a little bit later on. I've got a conspiracy theory going on again. Tinery apparently talks with Arsenal and the player, and they're persuading the defender to stay, which is a bit of a surprise. But again, I heard he's injured again. So maybe we've dodged a bullet on this one. I do like him personally as a player, but his injury record is not fantastic. He was available all last season, but Zinchenko's obviously took his place, and he's a better left back, let's face it. So I'm not too sure if we've missed out on that one or not, to be honest with you. It could be a blessing in disguise. But Cucurella's the other name. Who would you rather have, guys? Tinery or Cucurella? Comments below. Let me know. Right. So this is a bit of a inside sort of news. Dioye, the young lad from France, we've been raving about him. And we mentioned him a week ago, I think. I think this came out a week ago as well. PSG and Barca and Newcastle pressing on with Maddison move. However, we are now in talks with the young lad, Desire Dior. He could be someone that we try and persuade to come to St James's Park. It'll be very interesting to see how that one develops. Before I go on to the rest of the news, because there's not much of it left, please hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who's done it recently. Hit the thumbs up, please. Free, completely free. Doesn't cost anything. 5,000 watched the last video. We had 300 likes. Let's see if we can get that up. It would mean a lot to me. It really would. Not bothered about memberships, not bothered about donations. What I'm bothered about is getting those thumbs up. It really does mean that you're enjoying the videos. Don't forget about Benfest at the end of July. We're in a partnership with Benfield. I'm going to be doing some Benfield content as well. It's great to have a local team who's interested in the YouTube channel and also doing some stuff with me. So please consider buying some tickets. Early bird tickets are cheap. They'll be a bit more expensive on the day, but hopefully the weather's perfect, unlike it pissing down now. But get yourself there for some amazing bands to listen to. Don't forget about our other sponsorship, Diacro Shops, amazing Newcastle stuff that they've done. Nick Pope the War t-shirts, fantastic. I've got one. And for everyone who orders through the channel, 20% off using BAZ20. It does come from America. It takes about a week to make it, but the stuff is absolutely amazing. And on Benfield, some amazing fixtures coming up. I will be there at the Bedlington Terriers game on the 15th of July. If anyone would like to join me, you're more than welcome. It should be a good day with a few beers. Yeah, you get to meet the players, and there's an ex-Newcastle manager there, so an ex-Newcastle player as the manager of Bedlington. Sorry, said that wrong. So please get yourselves down there and support a great local team. Honestly, they're fantastic, and the guys who run the club are amazing. They've got full-time jobs, and they still do all the stuff that needs to be done to try and get that club up the leagues as best as possible. Right, on to the next little bit of inside news that we have is Kifram Turam. There's nothing in place with Liverpool, so we are definitely trying our best to nick in on him. So that is very interesting as well. And the last one is Bosnia. We will go to 200k wages. That deal is still on. Bruno's new contract and all the extensions being offered are to up close to that. Champions League money covers most. Some new sponsors in the works for training ground and kit. Can't wait to see what they will be. Lucrative deal between Seller and Rubens being worked out. Not Jamie Rubens, but his dad and uncle who look after the race inside. Jamie is a shareholder, which gives him extra cash to invest in NUFC. Loopholes, gotta love them. So there's some loopholes there, isn't there? And Salah do all the light shows and stuff for Kamal Racing in Saudi. If you want to have some context, just give it a Google, guys, and you'll learn a lot more about what they do. So some great information there. The last little one I want to touch on is about James Maddison. Two things to touch on. James Maddison, according to everyone, and you can see who it is in the picture there, has tweeted this out. Our priority is James Maddison, but apparently Conor Gallagher is someone we're interested in. Now, personally, not a massive fan. He had a great season at Palace. He was at Chelsea last year. He played quite a lot. Didn't set the world alight. Not for me, guys. So hopefully Maddison, as far as we're aware, terms are agreed. As in personal terms, we've always said this, it's the two clubs that aren't meeting the valuation. I still think 40-45 million gets them with some add-ons. And I think we really need to seriously start moving our backsides on that deal as quickly as possible. Right, let's get into the Twilight Zone again. Right, so this is my conspiracy theories. A lot of people out there at the moment complaining about PIF and these four Saudi Arabian clubs doing all this business for all those players to go and join the Saudi League. And they're spending a lot of money. We're talking Ruben Neves, 25 going to the Saudi League. I can't quite believe it, to be honest with you. You got Ziyech, you got Messi trying potentially ended up in America. You got Ronaldo there at the moment. So many players going there. Conte, Koulibaly. You know, it's mental. Now, I'm just going to rewind a little bit, and it's nothing to do with football. It's golf. Remember Live Golf? Yeah, they set up about a year ago. Yeah, wanting to make their own tour to get people invested into their side of things in their country and putting on a show with golf. The USPGA did not like it. What happened? Liv couldn't give a crap. They carried on doing what they're doing, investing. PIF did what they said they were going to do. And what happened? The USPGA caved. All the players are now back across there, the PGA. The Saudi Arabians now have basically they own golf almost. They've got a seat on the board. It's literally unbelievable. Now, look at what's happening now in football. UEFA and the Premier League have said FFP, caps on this, caps on that. You can only spend this, you can only spend that, and do this and do that. So what does Saudi Arabia do? Right, well, we'll make our league more attractive. We'll make it more accessible for players in their prime to come in a lot of money and to make our league bigger and better than anything that's been offered at the moment. Now, obviously, we know the Premier League is always going to have a pull, and there's obviously the Champions League. But if the Saudi Arabian League really does take off and all the players start going there, UEFA and the Premier League are going to start looking, going, well, FFP is not really working, is it? So we're going to have to start looking at the boundaries. Do we push them further up? Do we allow people who can afford to spend money, let them spend money? That is my conspiracy theory. It worked in golf. Can it work and getting the Premier League and UEFA to remove or relax those FFP rules so teams like Newcastle, who have an abundance of money through their owners, can invest it how they want to invest it? They're still not going to go stupid, guys, because they want to make a profit, but they want to make the team the best team in the world, like Man City, like Real Madrid. So this to me is like a little kind of, well, if you're not going to let us do what we want to do, we'll do it in our country. And if it gets bigger and better, come and talk to us, guys, and then we can start talking about relaxing those FFP rules. That's my conspiracy theory over it. Let me know what you think in your comments. It could be a load of crap. It could turn out to be a masterstroke, just like it was in the golf. And I hope it makes sense. If you've got any questions, let me know. It's been a pleasure as always. Hit the likes, guys, and we'll see you again in a week's time. Take care till then.